Hope you're ready for words of wisdom. Here to build you up in your mind, body, and spirit. I'm excited about the place God's taking you, cause you're near it and you only getting closer. Now sis, ain't no fearing at all. Feel the pull as destiny calls. Together we follow direction that's given from God. I like to give an applause to the independent women who once failed but gathered up the strength to stand tall. You are pretty, you are powerful, you are purposeful, seeking first the kingdom of God. We see you working through the ups, downs, evens, and odds. The hidden gem that resurfaced from a place that couldn't handle your call. Now you effective, selected and protected, you crawl. So there's so many to run. Take a moment to pause and reflect on just how far you came from. Grab your blankets and your bonnets, you got work to get done.
You are now tuned in to the HG Girl Talk podcast, hosted by the dynamic, elegant, opulent Veronica Mitchell. Now, sis, grab your blankets and your bonnets. It's time to chat.
Hey, family. It's so good to see you all. How are you guys doing? Listen, as you're coming into the room, go ahead, like, comment, and tag. Like, comment, and tag. I want this thing to go out. Yes. I want this thing to go out. Listen, as you're coming into the room, I need to know something. I need to know something. What was one thing that happened today to make you smile? What is one thing that happened today to make you smile? How was your day today? Listen, go ahead and tag everyone in. I officially changed it over to public, okay? That's what I was doing. I was switching it over to public. I'm going to get it together. I promise you I'm going to get it together. So, Mom, what was one thing that made you smile today?
I guess really what gave me a chuckle was, baby girl been waiting on her birthday gift from her dad. So when she finally got it, she had all these shopping carts. So she was finally happy and super excited to get her shopping cart. Like ran straight through the door, and I just said, "Talk to your dad." She just went straight in.
She like me. I got carts galore.
I didn't get to hear nothing about what happened in school today. If anybody made her upset or nothing, she's went straight to ordering.
I love it. For me, I received a lot of my packages that I was waiting for. So y'all know, if y'all who know me know that I love Amazon. I really need to get some stock in Amazon. I'm not gonna lie.
Who's worse?
But my packages came on time today, and I'm grateful for that. Hey, Miss Keisha, I see you in the room. It's so good to see you. Go ahead and drop your gems in the room. I see you, Miss Nobles. Listen, y'all already know from the previous live. What she say?
Check on my 83-year-old uncle. He was funny, Sharon. It's true.
Okay, so you checked on your uncle today. That's nice. That's so nice. I love that. I love hearing from our older relatives, honestly, because it's so much wisdom, and it's so much, like, if you really talk with them, they will have you cracking up.
The stories they can tell you, child.
Oh my goodness, they will have you cracking up. So I can barely see as it is today. Y'all already know that from my previous live today. So, so we're just going. The Lord's going to have His way on today. That's what I feel like is going to happen today. So that's where we are. As you guys can tell, we are already ready for Christmas. We're ready for Christmas here. So I'm excited about that.
Holiday.
All right, let's go ahead. As you guys are coming in, don't forget to let us know one thing that made you smile today. I really want to know that. And we're going to go ahead and jump into some housekeeping. If you haven't done so already, I want you to run over to our website at yourhiddengems.org and go ahead and shop our merch. Buy your shirts, buy your I Am Her t-shirt, your unlimited All Things Are Possible Through God t-shirt, or your P3 hoodie. Your P3 hoodie, pretty, powerful, purposeful. They are new. We just launched those out. I'm so excited to receive mines in the mail. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful because if y'all are in the state of Georgia, this weather,
oh my
God, the wind. Oh my God, this strong wind is about to knock the wind out of me. Like, good Lord, I don't know what's happening. So what else we got coming up, Ma?
We have our Galentine's. Are y'all ladies ready for that? It is going to be February the 8th, and we are setting up with a good old time.
Come on,
we might even have a little DJ or play some jazz or something. It's gonna be nice for y'all. So if you ain't got nobody to love on, we your girls.
We love you.
Come on to our gym date. Sign up for that gym date right there.
Okay. And then we are going into we're making new strides. I say it like that. We are making new strides here at HG Girl Talk at Hidden Gems. I'm super excited to announce that we are officially open to take sponsorship opportunities. If you know that you are wanting for your business to be shout out on the podcast, if you have anything that's up and coming, go ahead. Tell them how to get in contact.
You guys can just go right ahead over to our hggirltalk.com and send it on there, and we would gladly announce it, post it, and share it when we're live.
Yes, yourhiddengems.org is your one-stop shop. I'm telling you,
everything
it's your
one-stop right there
shop
for you.
I'm so excited. Now, listen, I told y'all we were doing a giveaway tonight. We're doing a giveaway tonight, and
I'm not in this one, y'all.
She's so upset. She's so upset.
I am.
So our giveaway, let me tell you what you will be winning tonight if you come with the correct answer. So for those of you who know our website, who has been rocking with us this entire time, and know that Hidden Gems is always at something up their sleeves, I'm just going to say that
all the time.
I want you to tell us what is new on our website. What did Lady Noble say?
I convinced a student not to fight today. That made me smile.
Come on here. That's good. That's good. The chat box. The chat box is new. Oh my God. No, that's not what's new. But the chat box is always there. But if you guys could tell me what was new on the website, you guys got to go search through the entire website and tell me what's new. I'm gonna tell you what you're about to win. Drum roll, please.
Oh, wait, that's wrong drum roll. That would just get y'all woke and laugh.
All right, so the winner is going to receive one free VIP access ticket to our next upcoming event happening in the year of 2025. No, not our Galentine's, but our actual conference that is in the works. And your second VIP ticket will be $20 off. So you're receiving a full VIP access and $20 off your second VIP ticket. Miss Keisha said the colors. Now listen, I'm going to tell y'all.
Colors?
She said the colors. I'm going to tell y'all who the winner is before we get into the Now Sis segment, okay? So let's go ahead and jump
them coming. Keep them
coming. I understand. I told my mom, I said, you got to be ready for those views to go up and down because they're about to go search on this website to see what's new. So I'm excited about it. But yes, the colors are new. This color scheme is new. But that's not what I'm talking about. You're going to have to go and search through the tabs. You're going to have to pull something up. And I'm going to throw this
to
hint
everything
out.
She's saying because she done threw some clues out there.
I'm going to throw this hint out. This is the last hint. No. Should I throw the hint out? Okay. Because that's going to give it away. Or should I just
try it? Okay. I'm looking at some of these.
Okay, so all right, so I won't give the hint out then. But if you go through all of the tabs, you hear me clearly, you go through all the tabs, something new.
I said give them hints, you tell them directions.
You
dropped that hint already once.
All right, so okay, I'm done. I ain't gonna say no more about it. But the first person who tells us what it is, they will receive 2 VIP access tickets to our conference coming up in 2025. One free, and the second one is $20 off. Okay, so last episode,
and that's going to be a great conference, you guys. I'm telling you.
Last episode, we talked about what breaks trust, right? And today, I wanted to go a little bit deeper into the impact of betrayal and why it cuts so deeply.
That's good.
We know when trust is broken, it's not just disappointment. What it is, it's like a wound, right? Betrayal is such a deep wound because it involves someone we've allowed into our hearts, into our spaces, to who we actually trust. They allowed themselves to what we call stab us in the back, right?
That knife.
When trust is broken, it sends a shock to our entire sense of security and sometimes our self-worth. Betrayal is often unexpected. And when it happens, it feels like everything is going haywire at one time, right?
Yes.
So let's talk about emotional fallouts from betrayal. Betrayal kind of disrupts our sense of safety, and we feel exposed, vulnerable, and often sometimes experience a rush of emotions. So what are some emotions that we actually feel when we are being betrayed?
Hurt. Trust issues. Y'all see what I did with that? You just feel like, why did it even happen to you sometimes?
What about anger?
Yeah,
that's like number one, right? That's the number one emotion. You be like, oh, I see red.
And then some people might want to fight behind it. You know what I'm saying? You never know which way it's going, and things like that.
We feel sad. We feel disbelief.
Emotional. Some people can get into depression. It can, I don't really like to throw this word out there that much. It can get into suicidal thoughts. I hope they don't get that far. But you know.
Well, that goes into the mental health part of it. I'm on just our emotional state of it. But you're absolutely right. We go into a depression, we get intrusive thoughts and things of that stuff happens.
And it's hard to, well, I said trust already, because that's a big thing with it. Because I don't know, I guess is it just me that feel that way? Like when you get betrayed, they lost a big chunk of trust from it.
Absolutely.
Because it's like you try to make up, but then it's like, I don't see you that way anymore.
You will never see him no more. Let me tell you why. Because it falters our expectation between, or it falters our vision between expectation and reality. So our first season, we talked about our ideal world versus our reality. So when you're betrayed, it goes into, brings a split into between our expectation and what our reality is. Because what we don't want to talk about is how high of expectations we have on people.
Yeah.
Can we park the bus here for just one moment? Okay. How many times did we place high expectation on people and had low expectations of ourselves?
Now that's good.
How many times did you expect someone to go above and beyond for you, but you never showed up to the table? You showed up to the table with 10% and expected everyone else to have 95%, 90% of whatever it is. Let's be honest here. I listen, we on trust issues, okay? Y'all thought that I was going to come in here and talk about everybody and be down and everybody who hurt you.
I know.
No. Trust issues is taking a look at yourself, look in your heart and say, okay, how did this happen? Why did this happen? And what did I cause or what did I do to bring about this thing? So here it is. We put so much high demand on people and we don't show up. Come here, single sister. Don't expect your man to make 6 figures and you barely making 2.
Come on.
Don't expect your future husband to be clean and you take a shower once a month. Don't expect your man to have a 5-bedroom house, 3-car garage, and you living into a townhouse or an apartment. It's unrealistic expectation. Can you meet? No. If you're going to have this high expectation, you need to level up. You need to come with something.
Okay, but what if they, this is where I say sometimes you can agree
to
disagree. Come on. Agree to disagree because some of that sometimes y'all can walk together to build that. Because what if that sister or that guy didn't have that, but then y'all got together and now y'all want to build that?
This is what I'm referring to as the expectation. So you're telling me, hold on.
That's their expectation to have all of that.
Let me bring it to you.
No, because what you just said was if you don't have, but your expectation is for that guy to have that, but your expectation. I can't talk
expectation.
Your expectation is for all of that in life, but sometimes you can't get up to that right away. So then now with that expectation, that guy is giving you that push.
So then, now hold on, because if you're going to walk into that door, baby, we're about to change this whole conversation thing. Because it's not so much of not having to meet up or building up. I'm saying if you're going to have these expectations, you need to thrive to get it yourself first. Because if you get in a relationship like that, then there's going to be a lopsided relationship. That's when people get in that's why we got so many high divorce rates sometimes, because you got financial abuse, you got emotional abuse happening. Because if I'm only making 4 figures and he making 6 and he's always saying, oh, I make, you're financially abusing me.
And that's what I hate the most. That's why Well, I guess I wasn't in that expectation. Don't think that was me, y'all, because I was that independent person. That's the reason why, right there. That's why I always push that way. Like, they would never say that it's theirs, they taken from me. Even if we did decide to walk on that path to build together, nobody would take what I worked hard to get.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And then after that while, then you become, when I met my mate, then it's a different thing. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, we got to slow grind that thing, but you're not going to come in and take anything from me that I didn't work.
And that's what I'm saying. Now, hear me clearly. What I'm saying is, sis, what I need you to do is be on your stuff just as much as you expect them to be. You need to come too. You can't expect this man to be the high earner and you don't keep the house up. You don't even keep yourself up.
Yeah.
Come on, you can't. That's too high of an expectation on someone. So what I'm saying is, I need you to put the same demand that you have on people on yourself. Can we step up to the plate ourselves at the end of the day?
Yeah.
Am I right? Am I wrong? Are we on the same page there? Oh,
now we're there.
I just needed to know. I mean, a lot of us got in this era of Cardi B. I don't cook, I don't clean, but I'm gonna tell you how I got this ring. But sis, Cardi B, she cook now. She clean
might not
too.
Cook good,
but she out there working.
Don't believe in them songs, because while she made that song, she's making that money. You know what I'm saying?
She was working.
Don't be beating on food like that. And I tell these little youngins that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because how you gonna keep that man if you ain't cooking and cleaning and feeding them? You know what I'm saying? That old fashioned saying. When we say old ladies, but our seasoned ladies out there like me, what do we say? A good way to a man is do what?
You belly. I'm so done. So I'm bringing it back home. So what I'm talking about is, when you're betrayed, it actually brings you to yourself to say, okay, what my expectation was and what my reality is, period. Can you read the comments? I know you're responding and you're typing. I need you to read the comments because you know I cannot see.
I know, I'm trying.
What happens when we step up to the plate
and they're wait a minute.
And they are in a mindset where they're content. Ooh, that's a good comment. That's a good question.
On it tonight.
What happens when we stepping up to the plate and they're content? This is when you need to be equally yoked. At the end of the day, this is what you need. This is what it means when it says being equally yoked. Not we know we know the same thing, or we are efficient in the same area, because if we are efficient in the same area, we will continue to go in circles. But if I'm efficient in one area and he's efficient in the other, I'm going to partner with this person and we can then go forward, because here it is. You may be content in one space, but I'm going to help you build in this area. While I'm helping you build in that area, I need you to help me build in another area. So we both strengthen each other and not go dulling into circles. We're on. Listen, this
part. They even get that big old house and them cars.
We want to work together to build this thing. We got to work together. It's a partnership. At the end of the day, it's called a partnership. Come here, single sisters. We're on trust issues and we're on betrayal. I understand that the man hurt you a long time ago, and I'm jumping in my notes at this point. I understand that man hurt you a long time ago, but I need you to understand where you were hurt, why you were hurt, and why did you not actually acknowledge the red flags that you saw in the first place? Or were you open enough to allow this man and trusting for people to take advantage of you? We need to talk about boundaries.
And then here it is with this fear, right? Normally it's her that's on this vibe that I'm getting ready to say, you know what I'm saying? Because righteousness, right? But you know what I'm saying? But as us as females, we have, I had this conversation. It's just weird that we talking about this even right now, because I had this conversation just not even probably the day I went to the doctor, like 2 days ago or whatever. And my Uber driver that brought me home, we had a long conversation. Then she realized that me and my husband was in the car together, and she's like, well, Mama, can y'all tell me how I can get remarried again and stuff? And so we was giving her some insight and everything. Then it just
y'all heard that? She said she was, come on now.
It dawned on me in the process of this. I'm like, I'm starting to sound more like you. Because I'm telling her, like, sometimes, and this is true, ladies, no, sometimes God gives us signs. You know what I'm saying? There's red flags out there for us, but we're not listening to them because we really want to try to live our life and mold our life the way we supposed to. But when you with that mate or you trying to get with that person, and just think about it, you're always arguing, you're always fighting. Is this the relationship you really want to go into? Some people have that toxic relationships like that.
Absolutely.
But is this what you really want for the long haul? Do you really want to see yourself doing this? And then on that time, and that type of relationship too, as well, is them that come in with pre-kids involved.
Oh, yeah.
So now are you sitting there letting your kids see this? Because then down the line, this is how that cycle starts.
Absolutely.
Because then they think that is love, and that's not.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to get ready to let them know and guide them and make sure they're raising up the right way just as well, so they know what love is. And someone belittling you, calling you out of your name, not listening to you right, that's not how it's supposed to be love. Yeah, don't look at me. Don't be smart. I'm gonna get off of this because she like my talk like that.
No, you're absolutely right, because my next notes were taking me were us dealing with this why me. So when we get betrayed, especially from a loved one, from a friend, a spouse, a coworker, whatever, someone that is so close to us, we always end up asking ourselves, why me? Why did this happen? Mm-hmm. How did I let this happen? Mm-hmm. We put ourselves in the action part of it, not realizing that we are on the receiving part.
Yeah.
Okay. And sometimes it's not a clear answer on why it happened, or clear answer on why it happened to us. It's literally, I want to say, sometimes the issues with the other person, the other party, is the issue. But I want to jump over that and say, talk about the emotional or the mental awareness part of it.
That we don't really want to talk about.
Because we shy away from certain things, knowing that betrayal can be incredibly traumatic, especially when it comes for the loved ones. It leads to certain things like anxiety, depression, trust issues. And especially if you continually have this happen to you, it can lead to symptoms of PTSD, flashbacks, and intrusive thoughts. And watch this. A lot of us don't realize it also leads to us being hyper vigilant. What do I mean by that?
Tell them.
I'm talking about the lady, I'm talking about my gym, who always seems to find something wrong with someone.
Now, let's be honest.
Can we talk about it, sis?
Let's be honest.
Can we talk about it for a moment? How many of us know that person who can't never find someone that they're pleased with because it's always something? Oh, they too tall, they too dark skinned, they too light skinned. I like him, but he breathing too heavy.
It's always that butt.
It's always that butt. Like this is what happens when you deal with traumatic things and you do not acknowledge the issue. Mm-hmm. You become so hyper vigilant over everything that happens that you never, I don't want to say settle, but you never become a person where you're like, okay, I see you have flaws. I have flaws too. Mm-hmm. How can you pick apart someone and all of their issues and not realize you have some of your own? My old bishop used to say, I love him dearly, we're so quick to see the beam in someone else's eye, but we don't see it in our own. What am I talking about? I'm talking about you always quick to say somebody else did something and forgot the rock that is in your hand behind your back. Oh, ladies, I came to fix y'all. I came to talk to y'all tonight. I came to help y'all tonight. Do you hear me?
We did sometimes, like I said before, that a lot of them, they and as you said, it's that block that goes in there. Uh-huh. And once they get blocked, that goes why I say when that building wall, you got to figure out they're going to knock it down or build it up to let them back in there, because they get so confused and our people don't want to get the help that they need. And sometimes you can talk to somebody. You can just pray about it. Most of the time, that's what I do. Pray over it and then figure out something else going to happen. Come better.
So what happens is we begin to build a wall and become isolated. Mm-hmm. So with us being isolated in relationships and partnerships, let me tell you why it's harmful, because we don't know what's happening inside of your head.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going on in the scenarios that you're playing out in your head. And I be honest for a moment? I used to be one who will I would be in the middle of a conversation and I'll go into my head like that and a snap of a finger. And my husband would be like, come back. I don't know what's happening. Come back. But I've overanalyzed something overanalyze certain things and go inside of my head saying this is going to happen, because I never dealt or acknowledged the past hurt or the past trauma in the first place. But I tell y'all that betrayal becomes a wound. And what is under the wound? In order for it to heal, it becomes a scab first. That's not saying that it did not happen.
And then
it's not there.
What they do with that scab?
Come on.
What they do? Constantly want to pick at that scab. Picking at that scab.
I love it. So I wanted to bring this to your awareness because I don't want to keep saying the biggest betrayals like so-and-so cheated on me. So-and-so talked about me. They knew I wanted to do this and they took my idea or something like that. It's those subtle betrayals too. Being
sometimes be a motivation.
Yeah.
Think about it that way. Because that's how I used to think about sometimes. Because you betraying me, but guess what? You're not going to stop me. I'm going to keep going. And then now I'm going to prove you wrong and whoever else you done gossip to about too. And that's my motivation. Because now what you're going to see? You're going to see a whole new Missy.
Come on,
better
Missy.
one. And then you're still right there thinking like, oh, man. But guess what? You could have been there with me, but you chose to betray me and lose that trust.
So what I was saying was I didn't want to highlight so much of the big ones. It's the hurt realizing that someone hasn't been showing up for you in the ways that you expected them to. We understand in certain relationships we desire care, support, love, and empathy in the first place. Mm-hmm. So when you're being neglected and in certain subtle small ways, like your feelings not being validated, or
that's a good one right there.
Or them overlooking your ideas and things that you're trying to achieve and making you feel small in the moment. Those are certain things that actually kind of make you feel a little bit betrayed too.
And not just that, when you mention that, and you seem like a light went off in my head, but what about when they sitting there and they do everything that they want to do, but then as soon as you're ready to do it, they want to argue and it's a problem behind that.
Say it one more time.
Like, when saying, for instance, like if you're in a relationship, even in a friendship, but every time they're doing what they're supposed to do and it's okay. Mm-hmm. But then when it's your turn to do the same thing, they got a problem with it. And then now they want to argue with you about it. You know what I'm saying? That's wait a minute. We contradicting ourselves, but sis, you just did that, bro. You just did that. So how
you be vouching or you be talking for these toxic relationships?
I'm just trying to get everybody in the mix with it too. You on that good. She's on the good side, all that
I'm
stuff.
trying to take it real slow and steady because y'all know I can barely see today. But she be trying to pull stuff out of me. She is over here trying to talk about these toxic relationships,
and that's what we got to, because betrayal and trust are mainly why they are so toxic.
So
bring it on out. Come on.
Because
let's keep it real on 100.
It's not about bringing it out. I will have to question.
We can't keep sugarcoating that stuff. If we're going to talk about it, and we said we're going deeper, so if they're going to talk about it, let's talk about it. Because how we know somebody right now viewing us ain't in that toxic relationship right now, that we need to clarify to them and let them know what's right. They're going to get the good stuff that you're giving, but let me keep it real with them on this side here, because I didn't even try to talk and help to a lot of people, as you know, mm-hmm. that been in toxic relationships. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like that at all. Love should not hurt. Love should not make you cry. Love should not make you worry or stress. You know what I'm saying? So that is a big thing right there. So that makes, when you get that betrayal and you're shutting down, you become a whole nother person that you never been before.
Yeah.
You can be the sweetest person, giving anything and everything to everybody in the world. But when that betrayal steps in there and that mistrust come in there, it's hard for that person to get back to that old person that they was.
Yeah.
So
what it is you have to understand what your worth is.
That part.
At the end of the day, you have to understand your self-worth and put a value on yourself. A lot of us love.
Yes.
I'm gonna say it. A lot of us love other people more than we love ourselves.
That part.
Us as women, we know that we are nurturers. So it's our
Sorry, y'all. It's in-house.
It's our first instinct to say, I'm going to love and care for you. And this comes for being isolated in the relationship, in toxic relationships, because you've been ingrained in it for so long and been doing it for so long that you've already fostered an acceptance for the treatment that you've been receiving. Mm-hmm. Okay, sis, I need you to turn me up in your ear real quick. I need you to turn me up on, Miss Keisha says she's watching on TV. I need you to turn me up on your YouTube at this very moment. Okay?
That's right. Thank you for watching us on YouTube.
I need you to write down,
sprinkle the seasoning. Come on now.
The reasons why you love yourself. I need you to write down why you love yourself, or if you even love yourself. Write down the certain traits that you love about yourself or like about yourself. Then watch this. Find in the Bible word to back it up. He's created us fearfully and wonderfully made in his image. Listen, he did not give us the spirit of fear, but of love and of a sound mind. So when you begin to back this thing up by the scripture and knowing that you are created in his image, there should be no reason why you do not love yourself. Love is not, like she said, being accepting people that are devaluing your worth. My God, I feel it turning on.
Bring it.
Love is not meant to be hurtful. I would say the person who took the most pain, that loved me the most, his name is Jesus.
Hey. Ooh,
the man that took the most pain and loved me enough to die for me. That should show you right there that I have enough value to say, you're not going to talk down on me, that you're not about to spit on me, you're not going to hit me, you're not going to say anything down about me. Yeah, I may not have my stuff all the way together yet. Yeah, I might not have what I desire yet. I might not be driving what I desire yet. I might not be looking how I want to look yet. I may not have the degree yet. But watch this. I'm working towards something. Yeah. I need you to repeat this after me. If you're in a toxic relationship now and you know it's toxic, I need you to repeat after me tonight. I am valued. I am worthy. I am beautiful. At the end of the day, if you continue to repeat those things to yourself, I promise you, your self-esteem will come up. I am valued. I am worthy. And I am beautiful. I am valued. I am worthy. I am beautiful. There should be now no reason why somebody is talking down about me. I don't care. I literally went on live. Here it is, y'all. I went on live earlier today. I had a dream last night. And I was leading a group of women. I lead my gyms fearfully. Y'all know I love y'all. I come after anybody over my gyms. I will give y'all the shirt off my back if I needed to. I love my gyms just like that. Right. And the woman of God, that spirit spoke to me. Let me tell y'all how angry let me tell y'all how angry the enemy is. He spoke to me in front of the woman I'm leading and said, I don't like you. I don't care for what you're doing. Baby, we ratchet and righteous over here, so I don't care if you like it or not. When you begin to get delivered from people's opinion of you, it does not matter what they got to say about you. You start to move different. Your self-confidence comes up. You start walking with a stride. I don't care what your opinion is. I don't care if you think I should have said it a different way. I don't care if you think I should have came off a different way or I should have wore a certain thing. I literally had to remind my gyms last week. There was an apostle who tried to damn me to hell for wearing blue hair, but then came back and asked me to do their wife's hair. What? You telling me that now you need me? Watch this. When you begin to walk in your self-worth, when you begin to walk with your head held high, with your dignity and pull yourself together, your confidence comes back and you start to look at people like, wait a minute, you just talked about me and now you want what's in my hand? You just talked about me. Now you want my talent and my skill. You just talked about me. Watch this. And you still have to do this thing called forgive. I'm glad. Look at God brought it right back home. And after you begin to get betrayed by people, You have to forgive. And forgiveness is not for them majority of the time. It's for you, because watch this. You allowed people to bind you up and lock you up, so much so when you go around certain things, when you hear certain things and you smell certain things, I don't like it, I can't do because this happened. No, you prisoned yourself because you gave a part of yourself to someone else, because they betrayed you. They took a part of you. They took what was once pure from you. But when you begin to take that thing back and say, I forgive myself for being there in the first place. I'm not forgiving you for what you did because I don't condone what you did, but I'm forgiving you because I'm not walking in bitterness. Come on there. I'm not walking with a hardened heart. I'm not giving you the satisfaction of winning. Absolutely not. Come here, Jim. I need you to fix your crown. I need you to lift your head, because, baby, forgiveness is the children's bread tonight. Come on.
And you know, that was my famous thing. Every time I see a little kid or somebody come and talk to me with this, put your head up. Put your head up. Because it's like what she just said and all that. If you don't forgive for yourself, you still letting that person win, because they got something over in you and you still holding that in. But when you forgive, honey, it's release.
Yeah.
Push. What was that word thing? Passage. But it be released and you feel so much better. They ain't got that on you. The weight is not on you. You're not, and as you was your famous word again, bondage. You know what I'm saying? The bondage is released. So you got to sit there and get yourself free.
Yeah.
And I don't know why it just pulled me on this topic tonight. And I don't even know why, because you know what we had. And then we just went a whole nother way from what we had or whatever. But maybe it was meant. It was needed. And then it could parallel to your vision you had.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was really meant to somebody. And as I'm looking at the comments and everything coming in, some of y'all feel the same way.
It's so many of us who are scared and timid to walk out in our true purpose because we still have yet to forgive ourselves. I'm about to take these next few moments. Listen, these next few moments, I'm about to pour real quick. And I need y'all, if y'all haven't done so already, to drop in a comment what is new on the website, okay? Shameless plug. Listen, drop what is new on the website.
For that free giveaway, I know you're like a freebie like
giveaway.
Me. I'm mad because I can't be in it.
So many of us have locked ourselves into a prison of unforgiveness. Can we be honest? The little girl within us, because our parents did not do, our parents were not there. The person who was meant to protect us did not do what they were supposed to. My loved one, my ex-boyfriend, my first husband, he did not do what he said he was going to do. Or watch this, I messed up. And I stepped out. I didn't do, I didn't say, I did, it's always some type of excuse. And a lot of us are walking around with so much baggage because we did not forgive. I told y'all last episode, that is the one thing that will keep us out of heaven. That simple thing of unforgiveness. If we are supposed to forgive, Jesus, if he forgave, so can we. And it's not, like I said, it's not to condone, not telling them it's okay that it happened. It's to say, you know what? I'm free from what happened.
That's the part.
I'm free from what happened. I don't want to walk around with a hardened heart. I don't want to take the blow and go bitter. Come on now. Come here. A lot of bitter women are out here because they have yet to forgive.
True facts.
A lot of women, and I believe that's why we walk into this thing called competition in womanhood. We walk into this thing called competition because you haven't forgave the last thing that happened. So now I can't trust you to do certain things because this happened to me in the past. The last time I let another woman do for me, she had something smart to say. Baby, I'm not that last woman.
And it goes back to as me. I used to say this to you sometimes. And I hate that I'm throwing this out there like that too as well. But you know what I'm saying? If anybody going to do for you or give you something and it's not from the heart, don't accept that. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by don't accept that is if you don't have that person, that friend, that man, that whatever, cousin, uncle, anybody, auntie, give you something, and then they talking about you behind the back because they didn't help you or gave you something. That's another big bad betrayal right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you sit there, and that's why someone can't trust that person to give them or do for them. You know what I mean?
Comes in.
It'd be hard.
Pride
Then you won't accept from nobody else. You can be struggling hardest. I don't know what. And it's hard.
So proud of you.
Yeah. It's so hard of you to sit there and accept. And truth be told, I was one of them people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I've been hurt and betrayed, but so much by family, more than even friends or mates. It was family that I would never accept help from them.
Yeah.
I would go and do what I need to do, 4 and 5 different jobs, do all kinds of different things so that I can have for myself and for mine without the help. But if I didn't do that, or if I did earlier on with that forgiveness that I did years later and start feeling light, and then it's like, oh, she thinks she better than somebody else, or she think because she got that. No. It's because I worked to get that. Y'all was talking about me. Y'all thought Missy couldn't have. Missy wasn't going to be able to do. You thought I was going to be another statistic. No, it's not going to be that. So you got to make sure that you're forcing yourself so you can be the best of you.
Yeah. Okay. So before we leave and go to the next section, I want to go ahead. I'm scrolling through the comments here to see who won this thing. Listen, I know we got comment. I'm live on 3 different pages, 3 different platforms at the moment. So I got to go through all of these comments. If studio could help me and see if anyone got the correct answer and put it on the screen for me, that would be grateful. I am live. We're streaming on YouTube, on our HD Girl Talk page, and my personal Facebook as well. Oh, you writing it down? Okay, I really want to disqualify her because
trying.
She's. I really want to disqualify her. Look at her peeking through. She's peeking out. Yeah. So before we go to our Now Sis segment, I'm gonna put it on the screen. Go ahead and put it on the screen. The thing that is new. Oh, my grandmother's on. Oh, let me see. Let me say hi to a few of the gems here. De'Ara was in the room. Hello, sister. It's so good to see you. Thank you for rocking with us this far. I love you so much for your support. And she is an ambassador. If I have not seen one, I'm telling you. I see Shiera was in the room. Shiera, it's so good to see you. I know that Adrian was on. Pebbles was watching. Hello, beautiful.
I don't know if it's really be Adrian or her sister, because I didn't start watching. If it is you, TT, I'm gonna add you so you can come in under yourself.
Miss Kim was watching. It's so good to see you, beautiful. Candace is watching. She is one of our.
Than what I had, because I could see everything.
Wait, you into your foot threw me off. Candace is one of our new gems. So welcome. It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you here. I can't really. Miss Connie was in. Y'all gotta pray for me.
Miss Connie, how you doing? Thank you for joining us tonight. You already said Miss Kim. You said Candace.
I was going up.
Oh, okay. Candace. If y'all see my name in there, that's not me. That's Takesha. Jamal. He just part of the team. And hey, Chuck.
Chuck is in the room. It's so good to see you guys. Thank you so much for your support. All right, so we're going to go ahead and release what is new. We're going to release what is new. We're so grateful for what we have coming up, and so grateful for the partners that we have partnering with us.
Look at that little ambassador there. Go ahead, Deanne.
I am so grateful. We are now welcoming ambassadors.
Oh, wait. This was the answer. Did you tell him?
Yeah, no, I'm getting there. So this was the answer. This is now new on our website. If you would love to become an ambassador, go ahead over to yourhiddengems.org and you can apply to become an ambassador. Your requirements is you have to look, our back. You have to have a positive social media presence, excellent in communication and networking skills, committed to the cause of promoting what? healthy relationships. Okay, we believe in healthy relationships, not just in romantic relationships, but healthy business relationships, healthy friendships, healthy marriages, healthy family relationships between mother, father, brother, sister, all of that. Okay, and you have to have experience in creating engaging content, okay? Because I don't want y'all reaching out to me saying, "Hey, Veronica, I need your help with creating this video." I'm gonna help you, but I don't need all of y'all.
Will you?
I might send someone to help you, okay? But I don't need all of y'all, okay? So listen, I'm so excited. I'm so grateful for the team. I'm so honored for the team.
Come on, dear. Tell them, girl.
Look at your neighbor and tell them committed. Listen.
You was going to say that. You should have kept strolling. That's why I was going to tell you what to say and what not, if you was right or wrong when you said it earlier.
The person who won, and she's in my face right now.
And boy, do I mean, I'm not a hater, but she
in the corner
like, give me your phone. I got to go on the thing on with your phone. She's been searching since she been home trying to figure this out.
Everybody's like, you got a whole new website. I said, no, I just can change things over. But Taikisha is the winner. So she has won one free VIP access to our conference, as well as $20 off the second ticket. So hopefully she'll bring a friend. Amen.
Amen.
Hopefully she'll bring a friend because she already going to be there. But she got full, complete VIP access to the conference and $20 off the second ticket. So I'm excited. Thank you so much, Key, for going and
no, you're not
the
getting
website.
No hoodie. No, you're not getting a hoodie.
All right, let's go ahead and move over to the Now Sis segment. The Now Sis segment.
Oh, I forgot all about that. Yo, we done got so good tonight. I done grabbed my cup. I thought we was wrapping up.
The Now Sis segment is literally... We're about to see if we're going to go left field to pick up our sister, or we're going to leave her because sometimes we be wrong. Okay, that is the Now Sis segment. Tonight has been crazy. That's all I got to say.
But when she put her arm around me, she was pulling my hair back. I couldn't talk because I just took a drink. I'm so sorry. I apologize for this unprofessionalism.
Gosh.
But I'm all thrown off, y'all.
I love it.
Tonight, we were just talking about communication, small acts of faith, and healthy boundaries.
Okay.
So what we're going with tonight for Now Sis is, can you name a time that you did a small act of faith, and how did you feel afterwards?
My small act of faith is coming on here tonight without being able to see clearly. Okay, that is my small act of faith. I believe the Lord is glorified. How I feel about it, the jury is still out. Okay.
Boy, this was one for the book. This one is one for the books tonight, y'all.
Oh my God. No. The last small act of faith that I did has to be relaunching my business. And that's a small act of faith because
it's a big one, but okay.
No, I'm gonna say it's small because I'm familiar with it. And I'm used to business and things of that sort. And I'm just trusting God in the process, honestly. And it's a big one. Honestly, I'm that friend who got big faith. I'm that crazy faith person. So it's never a small thing. It's always
she's
big.
The one that, even though she's scared to do it, she's the one that want to jump out of airplanes.
Baby, we going to the masses first. We ain't starting small. That's
like what happened to the steps?
That's me. What about you?
Oh, me?
Yes.
I was going to see, can we get the chat going back like it was just
yes,
a minute ago?
In the chat room.
Go ahead. Tonight is one of these nights, y'all. Are we in sync or what? And maybe because she can't see it, I'm supposed to be guiding her, but I'm just.
She's supposed to be I'm
just bonding her with the glasses.
She's supposed to be my strong co-host on tonight, and we just coasting together at this point. Miss Tommy is in the room. It's good to see you, beautiful. Thank you so much for your support, your love and support for Obey God merch. I love that. So yes, drop in the chat room.
Slow it down. What you just said.
I was telling Miss Tommy, thank you for supporting Obey God merch. I love that. Okay. Now, drop in the chat room. When is the last time
Obey God merch out.
And wait a minute, when was the last time and what was the small act of faith that you did? Okay, drop in the chat room. Come on, this chat. This
and how did
chat
you
room
feel afterwards? She
okay.
forgot to ask.
Oh, and how you feel afterwards? Go ahead. You were supposed to answer.
You never told me how you feel afterwards. You just told me you just launched your business.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Okay, there he was.
I'm nervous.
You said that with your site, but you didn't say it about your business.
I think everything is. Well, anytime I do something,
you're always nervous.
Well, it's. I feel like honestly, let me tell you.
And if some of my up north people watching, y'all know how nervous she get.
Look, I'm about to go back to last season. Kevin Hart, let me explain. So I feel like if you have pure confidence, I don't know. For me, it's nervous because God got to meet me. Anytime I'm doing something and I'm nervous, that's because I'm depending on God.
Okay.
So if I was never depending,
try to clear that up.
If I was no, that's honest. Me and Miss Keisha had that conversation
and
before.
I believe because we always said God ain't in the middle of it.
Would come on now? That's why I'm nervous because all of it.
Rubbing off.
I got to depend on God for it.
She's taking all my ratchetness out.
He's gonna have to take She's Flawless Beauty and make it a multi-million-dollar company. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I ain't hit millions yet, so I'm nervous. Go ahead. What about you?
Me, it was just recently, where I used to live at, our landlord had he came upon that he wanted to sell his units. Mm-hmm. So I've been there for over about 13 years or so, whatever. Wasn't never planning on moving because I hate to move. So it was me going out there on faith and hoping I find something in a short period of time. Because, I never lived in no hotels, nothing wrong with that, but I just never did none of that stuff. I always had my own, like I told you in the beginning, I was very independent, always had my own, did what I could do. But now circumstances are different with me. So it shook me up a little bit, but I prayed about it and I found somewhere. I'm sheltered. I'm still fine. I'm good. Won't he do it?
Won't he will? Listen, you about to get real churchy. I don't know who this woman is.
I don't need it. See, everything, we joke about it, but our pastor always tell us, if you're not connected, your cord is not connected to the right person to get connected to get them vibes, you're out there, you got your own connection.
Listen.
So now I think my connection is too much now. I mean, do I need to unhook my cord for a little
you better
bit?
stay connected.
She's trying to take all the ratchetness out of me, y'all. I ain't gonna know what to do when somebody hit me with the stuff.
Okay, what's your next question?
I'm gonna pray for you.
What's your next question? Come on, what's your next question?
What was my next question? Y'all,
Jesus,
I'm sorry, I got to write down because we went all over the place tonight. How do you set healthy boundaries? What are some of the good ways to communicate?
See, I'm about to show out tonight. Okay, ask the question again. Ask the question again.
How do you set healthy boundaries, and what are some good ways to communicate?
All right, so
chat's not talking to me tonight. Y'all was talking to me last episode
because we was talking about how they got betrayed. Y'all was telling y'all business last week. How to set healthy boundaries. You start by.
Oh, they aren't talking to you. I can't see it.
I told you we're live on a lot of different areas, so all the comments are coming different places.
So let me see what some people
setting proper expectations. That's what Ziera said. So you got to know who you are and know what you want in life before you set a boundary. Because say that you set a boundary and you feel like you're missing something from that person or a group of people, and that's only because you set your boundary too close. So knowing what you want and knowing what you're desiring before you set a boundary is a necessity. Y'all gotta pray for me because my friends know that if I don't like something, Veronica gonna leave. Veronica's gonna be out. Like, you ain't gotta ask. You gonna look for me, and I'm gonna be exiting stage left. Okay. If someone pushes the boundary. Okay. But that's how I set my boundaries. I understand what I like, what I desire, and what it is that I'm looking for. And then I say, okay, you can only go so far. Okay. All right. Let's see. Good communication, verbally or write it out. Constant communication and checking in. Oh, I'm getting a little bit better. See, growth. Okay.
Just a little bit.
Growth.
Because it goes to her old saying, like she's always said too in her ministry and stuff. She's like, we never should go nowhere where our spirit is unwanted. So
that's not what is it saying?
What?
Never go a place where your my God, character cannot stand.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm like, what are you talking about? But that character, spirit is all the same, right? Girl?
Never go to a place where your character cannot stand. If you know you
I
about
be trying. I say I'm not righteous.
If you know you're about to go, and that's not saying go to a physical place too.
That's right. Keep praying for her leaving spirit.
That's not going to a physical place too. If you feel yourself about to go into an altercation and you know that's not you're about to go back to a place where you got delivered from. I'm not going back and forth with you. I got other things to do. Baby, I'm a exit. I'm a leave here. I'm not going there. Period. Yeah. So how do you set your boundaries?
But for me, like I said, I'm always that one that comes with my wall up. I don't let everybody straight in. And it's not that I have that betrayal or the hurt, nothing like that. I got to see who a person. And, I strongly believe in that. A person show you who they are when you first.
So you want people to do the work before they even get to know you. You desire people to knock down the wall.
No, they don't have to. I knock down the wall myself. I'm knocking down from the other side. Like on Booster Pace, there's two sides of that wall.
Okay.
But it's like, if I know that they are a good person and I know I can trust them, then they can easily come in.
So how do you know they're a good person?
Because I watch them.
For how long?
I'm looking them. That's none of your business. I'm getting into business too deep.
You don't want people to know.
Nah, you ain't gotta know your time limit to me, because then that's when, if I get that out there, that's when they're gonna be fake for that short period of time.
I'm only gonna be good for the first 3 weeks, and then I'm gonna
once I get in, show her the real me. No, I need to see the real you before you get into there. If I call you acquaintance, associate, or friend.
Yes, I love it. Okay, what's your next question? Because we're about to wrap up the show.
I just did 2 tonight because, like we did to the earlier today, we went way off path. So I only had 2 for y'all tonight, but we'll go back and dive into some of these comments over here.
Okay, listen, tonight has been fun.
Ain't wrong for seeing and observing. Thank you. Thank you.
She on your side tonight. That's all right.
Yes.
Listen, tonight has been fun. I love you all. We are on the topic of trust issues. Hopefully next week I'll come back being able to see. This week is our weekend of celebration. So Sunday I will have my contacts in, praise the Lord, because I need to be able to see.
Oh yeah, she got her. That's what y'all.
I'll be preaching on Sunday. I'll be preaching on Sunday for our pastor. It is his.
Let's give our pastor some hand claps in the comment.
Yeah, it is his 4th pastoral anniversary, and we are excited. We are so extremely proud. If you know him, it is to love him. I'm so grateful to serve up under him. Go ahead and read this last comment. We're going to read this last comment.
Sister Kathy said, I am behind my act of kindness. God bless me to have teenage dating workshop, donating some of my books, setting boundaries. I have to stop joking with some people to show them that I don't have time for the foolishness. And that there is the truth. And I'm glad that was our last comment right there.
Period.
Because that is true. Because when you do that right there, play with the people and they play in your face. You know my saying, stop playing in my face, because they get to play in your face. And that's why she laughing at them, because that's why I come with that wall up, because I got to see them real people, because I am a free spirit person. You know what I'm saying? I'm a kind-hearted and loving person. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I do anything for anybody, no matter where I'm at, what the situation is. If it need help, I'm helping. I'm jumping in and doing whatever. But if somebody's, like you just said, if you playing with them, they're going to play in your face and try to make it seem like something else, and that ain't cool, man.
All right, well, I guess we're gonna.
As my church say, don't try me, try Jesus.
My Lord, I guess
we're working on.
We're gonna leave with that, man. We are ratchet and righteous. Listen, that's what it is. She's still street saved. I done crossed the street and I'm saved, y'all. Praise the Lord. But yeah,
on Big Little Miss.
We are excited to celebrate our pastor on Sunday. If you're in the area of I'm gonna say Newton, Lord Jesus. If you're in the area of Medina, Georgia. 5 p.m. we will be celebrating Pastor Jamal Mitchell. We are honored, both me and my mother are honored that he has allowed us to do this podcast and represent Kingdom Light Church as well.
And you just said they're in the area of Medina, Georgia. You know the address?
Yes, it's on the nope, I'm gonna post the flyer. Listen, we love you. Remember to be pretty, powerful, and purposeful.
Oh, wait. Okay, I think we did cover everything. I'm sorry, ladies. Tonight's just one of them nights. Don't charge it to us. Charge it to the game. Let's just charge it to the cold weather outside. Why not?
Bye, ladies. We love y'all.